That's a
That's
nice
a
rush.
nice bit of touch.
Yeah. Nice rush to one. He'd be happy with that, wouldn't he?
Yeah, a little wee shake of the head. Then I think he thought he rushed a bit further than he thought it was going to do. As I say, being self for this hoop one is the
Key.
oh yeah. Just throw that blue up, and you know you got a forward hoop without much angle. And, these guys aren't missing these ones. Just tailed that a little bit to the right. He's held back well enough.
Nicely through. Backward rush or
yeah, I
tap
think
on.
he's just happy to get through that hoop. He's got all the balls to do what he likes. Yeah, I'm not sure why I played yellow there. It looked natural to play the blue and give it a little bit and push blue towards 3 and control yellow to red, but he's keeping it tight. Yeah, there's something Kerry and old Matthew would tidy up in his game. So maybe you should hit the
me telling them what to do.
Yeah. Notice this about your game, Matthew. You to listen.
Yeah, I would have done.
There's plenty of croquet players around who are happy to do that.
But he's got a nice rush. Looking for in 2 or just outside of 2. Yep.
You beat them 26-0 and got some advice how you could have done it a little bit better.
How are you finding the stop shots with these balls?
Oh, I love them.
Yep.
Yeah. I'm maybe one of the few players I like. I'm liking the new balls.
You like them? Yeah.
The back ball. I don't call it back ball going too far. I'm just saying that the front ball doesn't go
far enough.
It's far enough. So I just now work on.
What about your rushes with them?
Yeah, I'm not having too much difficulty on anything. It's the croquet shot. Sometimes I do get caught out on the swinging croquet shot. That if I don't play it with a really firm grip, I can see some swing coming into it, and that's the thing. I've got to get some more consistency, especially on the peeling. But no, I quite like the new balls. I think once they've been played in a bit and they lose that bit of shine off them, and that they're much the same. Good powerful hoop run from Murphy. I think the players are having trouble alternating between, plenty of clubs, plenty of places you go to practice and still have a lot of the old sets, and then you go to another tournament and they all have new balls and you're not sure what you're, going to be faced with at each event you're going to at the moment. And so that's probably the trickier thing is.
Yes, well, Geelong, Belmont and Williamstown had the old
Older
internationals.
ball, okay.
Yes.
So you had to...
So they're a little bit different.
Bit of work,
and adjusting back to
the
Canley.
ones,
Yeah. PCC.
Yeah. But, I think you got to...
Keeps it interesting, though.
Yeah, you got to keep it positive. As soon as you get something in your mind, this isn't fair, or why aren't these balls the same here and all that, you got to think, oh, good challenge for both of us, and we'll both deal with it.
So, Matthew, still keeping it nice and close and tight.
Yeah.
Like he hasn't got a good load on 4.
No, not a bad load, but no, not a tight load on 4, but he is. So the wind looked like it's picked up and the lawns are slippery. He's just, keeping the shot small, which is a good idea. Concentrate on getting that rush to the hoop each time with as much straightness as you can, like this one here into hoop 3. You won't get yourself in much trouble if you're close to the hoops each time. Don't worry about the rushers getting out of them as much. It just gives yourself a much chance of having a very short hoop run. It's good camera work there. It shows one of these hoop and roquet rushes. Save a lot of bother. Yep.
Oh, that's nice. Yep. Efficient. Now he's got all the balls kind of exactly where he wants them to make this nice and tight. That's a nice load on 5.
Yep.
Yep. So double loading on 5. Does he normally drop one off at 2 back as he runs 5, or?
No, so he's slightly different in this break to other breaks he's been making during the week. But he is. I mean, they've already played 3 games of croquet, so concentration can slip. So he's, maybe just being a little bit cautious and
or
keeping
maybe
things,
just double loading everything.
Yeah, because he's noticed it's got a bit, slicker around the hoops. Yeah, double loading's a good idea most times. Got myself about a 5-yard return roquet here. Good straight shot. And yellow's in a nice place to be able to deal with if he gets this a bit clean. That's a good shot. Centre ball on red, you can drop that up to 6 and give everything back to as it was. Okay, so we'll get cameras back onto lawn 4, Gareth. Yeah, sorry, I forgot there's another game. I forgot there's another game actually getting played.
So he's made 3 back?
No, just about.
All right, so Reg is taking off to Reg at 3 back.
Yeah. And it's quite tight on the 3 back, isn't it? So this is from the Edwards era of missing the roquet after hoop 6, isn't it? And Reg Hatton has
going around.
Navigated this break to 4 back. We had any comments we need to answer at any stage, Gareth? Nothing been happening? No, all good. Well, that's probably a good sign. Probably means we're not saying anything too far out of
Like my
kilter or
TPO
anything
last
controversial. What's the TBO one? I missed that one. Were you predicting a TBO coming up?
No, but it was the wrong ball.
Oh.
He missed hoop 3, so he was actually for hoop 3, not for 4 back.
Nice shot there. Perfectly manicured lawns. And
a rush out of 3 back. Nice.
Another request to know who the commentators are.
So commentators at the moment, we've got Peter Landreep to my right and myself, Kerry
Ann Organ to my left. Kerry Ann Organ is you're from Canberra.
I am, yes. Now.
ACT?
ACT, yes.
And originally from Geelong.
Wow. My croquet history, yes.
Croquet
Geelong.
history, Geelong, Victoria.
Names don't actually fit onto the bar. That's abbreviated.
Get rid of that E.
But you're not a Geelong-born.
No, Melbourne.
Melbourne.
Yes.
Keeper this time.
Yeah. Yeah.
Last two times he's
Yeah.
So after a diagonal leave.
Yeah. Regis leaves have been spot on all week. He's given a sniff of nothing of any shorter shot, so it's an immaculate part of his game.
Fine take off there. Yeah, he's got the rush out to the east boundary.
Well, the one slight different thing, well, Reg has always got so much control because he gets rushed out of hoops and he's good croquet stroke. He doesn't always have this western ball, what we call, in the further south and close towards the boundary. He relies on always tucking the yellow in a position where it's wired from the red, and that means you can do the important bit with the blue and black on this eastern boundary. Matthew's about to set his lead, and
Red should be on pretty sharpish.
I'm not sure how far Reg is going to roll this up north from the spot he is, but sometimes knowing the players and what shot they'll take, is we know we saw Edward take a short shot, so he may push this one up another yard. I'm not sure how much flex he's got on the yellow ball to do that, but again, putting Edward in a position where he's got to choose, am I taking the short shot again, or am I taking the long shot, and maybe just going up another yard. Where his mallets is, I think that's a good idea. Not stay where he is, and even you could even risk going up another yard than that, and just try to put that question in Edward. Okay, what am I doing this time?
So there's going to be a left shot from Robert in a second. Well, it's going to be close. They're both taking their left shots at the same time.
So Matthew's still setting his lead.
I think it'll be on.
And Matthew's also changing up and just dropping a ball tight on the leg of 3 back.
So both leaves are quite strong, aren't they?
Oh, they're both good leaves, yeah. Yep.
I think the lad that comes on here is very good. Whereas Robert, that should take a long time over
So yeah, on lawn 3, Matthew's also safely around to through 3 back, and he's set a bit of an NSL. The yellow ball's between boundary and hoop 2, but on a good angle. But the ball's really tight on the leg of hoop 4. It looks rushable to 1 or just north of 1. He's taking a bit of time to make sure he doesn't give a sniff of balling a little bit from A-ball.
So both games, both players are taking their time over the leaves. Quite important.
Yep. It's about the same height as what Edward shot from A-Balk last time, so we'll see what Edward does this time.
Reg walking away, looks pretty happy.
Yeah. Yeah, it was a bonus turn he got in on. So he would put a standard breakdown.
That's a good shot of an Australian t-shirt. So Ed's looking at all possible angles and lines of play.
Yeah, it's a smart shirt, the Australian one at the moment. I think that's his Golf Croquet World Teams one, which he played in for Australia in January.
It's got number 12 on it.
Yeah, so he's the 12th. 12th. So we're sitting up here in the commentary box, and we've got like a pillbox view from a window, so we don't see the whole lawn. And there's quite a few spectators at the north of the courts, but the clubhouse downstairs directly below us is full. And I've been told Alan Cleland's come in, famous Australian player, so he'll be enjoying watching these matches.
So Ed, about to
yeah, he's
take
up on
his
B
shot.
balk this time. That's got the edge of it. That's a great shot.
Nice shot.
Yeah. So while Edwards hit that left shot, we'll get the cameras to go on to lawn 3, and Robert's up on the top of B balk, ready to play much the same shot as Edward has. So Robert's lifted the ball off the leg of hoop 4. This boundary is a lot different to lawn 4's boundary. This one is, he plays at a good pace though, Robert, and won't be moving much, but after it gets...
Oh, a bit of a wobble there.
Yeah, and it's inside as well. I'm not sure if it moved or bobbled a bit, did it, off the melon?
Yes, it did. Yes.
Not quite smooth. Yes.
Yes, so Matthew, finishing turn to win the match. So, well, I'll give you Gareth back, and thanks for listening.
Thank you, Kerry-Ann, and we'll see you
Yeah,
soon.
thank you. Thank
Come
you
on,
very
come
much,
on back.
Kerry-Ann. Fantastic. It's, different fortunes for the two Australian players there. One hitting the lift shot, the other squirting by. But
so we have a scoreboard on our screen, which is only a hoop scoreboard, but the match score is Matthew 2 and Robert 1. So it's correctly identified by Kerry-Ann. This is a turn that can win the match for Matthew. And over on lawn 4, we have Gareth. We have Reg 2-0 up.
yes, Reg 2-0 up.
2-0 up, and we're midway through game 3 with Reg safely around to 4-back. So Edward's shot was a match-saving shot, possibly.
Yes, yep. So, in fact, probably best for the moment if we go to lawn 4 to actually see Edward, who's right in front of 1-back, and he'll be looking to drive this down to the balls that are placed at both 2-back and just about halfway between. So Ed gets off 1-back. And Ed now for 2 back with his red ball on penultimate. He's loaded his red ball to 3 back. There's a nice little rush on the 2 back Pioneer. Probably just trying to get a craft of rush out of this. So Pete, Ed would be looking to finish this with a double peel at the end of.
Sorry, Gareth, I'll come back to attention. I've been distracted.
You've been distracted. You've been reading fan mail, have you?
No, it's not fan mail, I don't think.
No.
It's a few things I'm not quite sure how to answer.
Oh,
We'll
okay.
leave them.
Okay, so my question is, Ed has just come through 2 back, and he's obviously would love to make this the final turn of the game. So is he going to try? Will he try and do that, or will he?
So let me get a recap. So Edward is for Penult,
was it?
and
he's currently on 3 back.
And he's currently on
with his yellow.
Okay, so I've missed a little bit of play from Edward up to this point.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yes,
But he has put in a very solid Pioneer at 4 back.
I think he'll not wanting to be giving Reg a shot to, a bit like what Matthew has got in front of him, a match-winning turn. So I don't think he'll want to give Reg a shot to win the match.
No.
So I think he'd rather go down the swinging blade, attempting to win this game for what he's got in front of him.
So this black ball is going to
2-1.
Is going to go up towards penultimate.
And you said he's up to 3 back.
Yes. So there's the red ball.
Oh, yeah.
But the red ball, of course, is the one that he wants to peel.
Peel. Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. Yes.
So the rush out of 3 back will be absolutely essential.
But but I mean, it was capable of a straight double finish. So as long as he keeps the balls tight, I'm 100% certain he'll be attempting a straight double if he doesn't get this rush on the money. Reg, Edward, while he doesn't have a great deal of six doubles on board, I do know, doing a bit of practice here and there and talking with Edward is a big peeler, and we do alternate stroke practice six doubles here and there when we get together, and a straight double peel finish will be just he'll be thinking that there's not even a risk or a chance that he won't be able to do it. So
yeah. No, I was sort of wondering why he put the Pioneer at 4 back, and as well as the ball on the east.
I think he recognises the chance of getting the forward rush out of 3 back on the money to get any peel,
which he hasn't got. He's a bit
probably not going to happen. So
and he hasn't got it. So
it's a matter of just keeping it reasonably sensible.
But he should be able now to put the red up right in front of penultimate, shouldn't he?
Yeah. Just got to make sure you don't overcook it. You don't want to be rushing it in from too far of a distance, and because the double peel finish, you want to be able to confidently get that peel and get it down well on its way towards Rover.
Okay, well, the red's not.
He certainly hasn't overcooked it, has he?
No, he certainly hasn't. No,
it's not bad. It's a bit like the Robert play that he's happy to rush them in sideways rather than directly at the hoop from a yard where you've got to control the weight a bit more. Rushing them in from sideways isn't too bad.
All right, so he's got 2 balls at penultimate now, and an easy 4 back.
And I'm guessing the pace is around the 12-second mark.
Yeah,
those balls move.
Yeah.
mention
With a nice sideways shot there of Ed making that hoop.
mentioned Alan Cleland's in the clubhouse watching, as a famous Australian player, but also been told Spencer Buck's here, which is great to hear. And they'll be enjoying this. This is 2 quality semi-finals that they've come to view.
And certainly what everyone wants to see is Ed make a game of this.
I'll find out. So it's a big complex here at Kenley, but there'll be well over 200 spectators. Excuse me.
A lot of people in the
clubhouse
pavilion
below
here.
us,
Yeah. So the important thing here, Pete, is for Ed to get the rush on red to in front of the hoop.
And it's got to give itself a chance. You don't want too
where
much
he's
angle.
put the end of his mallet there.
Yeah, that looks like a good spot. And that's probably on the spot, isn't it, Gareth?
I would say that was on the spot. So he'll try and thump this down so that it gets to Rover.
So while Edward's lining up this peel, we can give you a bit of commentary on Lawn 3. Matthews hasn't done any peels, and he is up to hoop
he's
5.
Yeah, he's 5. Yeah, no peels though.
But he has his peely placed nicely self a 4-back, and he's played yellow as a reception ball for hoop, sits into a very good spot and got a controlled rush to hoop 5. So
yeah. So Ed taking a lot of care.
We'll probably stay on Edward on lawn 4. We'll stay on lawn because this is
This is a huge peel now for Ed. He's absolutely. Well, he's obviously got to make the peel. He's really got to make sure his yellow ball is safe as well.
And you're looking for minimal wire. You want to play it at the pace that gets us
I don't think I've seen Ed take this long over a shot for a while.
This is a crucial.
This is a crucial
that he gets
shot.
this clean.
Crucial shot. This one.
A little bit of a clip on the legs is okay. It'll hopefully take it away from hitting the peg.
Beautiful shot. Let's see where the red goes.
No, he's got it really clean, but that's right.
It's very clean. The red's gone a fair old distance, but
it's hit it down and it falls 4 yards short. You've got also a tricky rush in, so you'll be able to deal with that one. So Matthew Essex on 3 is safely through hoop 5, and he's got a bit of a squeezy croquet shot to load 1 back, going to Peely, but lots of room, and Black's placed a good 3 yards away from 4 back, so no danger of not. He's played a great shot.
He has played a great shot.
Just cut that in nicely into a 1.5 odd yard peeling position.
But let's stick with Ed for the moment, because he will finish.
Yeah, no,
this one way or the other.
I didn't want the cameras to move.
No.
American spectators something to.
It's difficult. It's difficult for the guys at My Sport Live, because they hear us say, "Oh, something's exciting happening on 3," and then they think, "Oh, that's our cue to go and look at number 3." And we were trying to do the opposite by just keeping everyone informed. But
Matthew has about a 2 and a bit yard, maybe a 3 yard, has he? Maybe even a bit longer than 3 yards straight peel at 4 back, but no movement required on it.
And he's nailed it. Look, I think he's got that just right.
There's a bit of a bobble there.
I think Ed's got that just right in front of Rover. Great play.
Yes, slight angle, but sometimes that nice slight angles are good at Rover.
Matthew gets his peel. Matthew gets his peel, and he's got the rush to 6. So Matthew looking in control there.
Oh, Matthew's got the 4-back peel. Right, that's good.
Ed. Rover peel. beautiful play. Now, where's that yellow ended up? Has he got a nice shot on
Yep.
black or blue? I think he does. He does. The
I'll
camera
come-
angle didn't quite show us that.
I'll wait till it's-
But there we go. And so now he just has to engineer
Yep.
a.
He's got a bit of a spring in his step too. which
He
is good.
does. Yep.
He
Yep.
means
There was
he's-
definitely a bit of a spring there, so we can confidently put him on peg and peg. He didn't get north of the black, so he's not going to be able to rush it down to the red. A bit strange that, Pete. I would have thought that would have been quite an easy shot.
Yeah,
Yep.
you know, maybe.
Plenty of room.
As I say, the spring of the step might have just something running
Well-
through the head as the hard work's done, and
Yeah.
I'm just
All right,
all
Ed.
happy that it's kind of
Just got to secure.
navigated
a nice shot.
safely
Plenty
through
of,
rover, and
yeah, plenty of room behind that red.
a little bit of relaxation.
Plenty of room.
No, that's good. We'll get him settled down and back into.
And again, he's fallen a bit flat on that.
There was a bit of room to get behind.
There
it too,
was. There was
wasn't
tons of room. That's two flattish shots he's made there. Nice cut though. He loves the cut. Oh, it was a great direction, but he's left himself.
Has he got a 7-yarder?
Oh, more than
More
seven.
seven?
It's
Oh,
more,
seven.
more like
Oh, God, it's
because
9
he's
now.
well.
Yeah,
He's
yeah.
well in front of
That's right.
Rover. Yeah, he's not happy with himself.
No.
Dear, oh dear. Dear, oh dear. Well, he's got to go for it though, hasn't
Yeah.
he? He has to go for it. He has to play this with conviction. I think we'll see the referee come on now. Well,
Yes, this might be
That's-
one that, you know,
that's quite a shot. Two shots which he just, the spring was in the step, but the spring wasn't in the shot.
You'll be taking a while to line this one up, and you'll be playing it at full pace.
This
will
is
be
absolutely crucial shot.
red breaking the peg in half, or red
Yeah.
going off the court.
Yeah. So this is a very pivotal moment in this semi-final.
And Stephen Howes from the Cameron Club in Sydney, New South
Yep.
Wales, wanders out to watch a pretty important peg out.
But not a Cook's River member, so we can't claim another one.
He might be. He's not a Cook's River member.
So Ed is going to take ages and ages and ages on this.
Stephen's
because-
aware of that. He's
Yeah,
just having
yeah,
a gaze
yeah,
out in the
just go-
distance
yeah,
for a while.
yeah,
thinking,
that's
okay,
right.
I'll get ready in a few minutes' time.
So he'll have to go around the back of it and have a look as well. He can't. He's almost got to get a drone out and fly it around the park
I don't
now.
know.
I think.
What does the going around the back of it do? You get a second look. Is it?
I don't know, but I mean, you don't do that, Pete. You don't go around the back.
No.
Oh, lots of
well, I
people go
would
around the back.
if somebody said it gives you an added
Yeah.
bonus.
Well,
I might
anyway,
start going around the
I
back.
stand corrected because he has not gone
Round
round to
the
look
back.
at it from the other side. Now, here we go. Ed shoots.
You need to see the peg.
Oh, he doesn't
and
hit
it's
the peg. Oh, but he hits the hoop of all things. He hits the hoop. Now he's going to peg this out now. Do you think?
Looks like it.
Looks like it. And he does, and the top flies off. He might have blinded Stephen Howes there.
Yeah.
The top of the peg could have gone anywhere. Oh dear. Okay, well. The yellow is in the box.
Well, it's an important one ball off. You know, certainly buys him another shot.
Wow. So Reg with a choice of 11 yarders really there.
Yeah.
So maybe while Reg is pondering those 11 yarders, we could
Go to Matthew.
go to Matthew on hoop 3, on lawn 3.
Yeah, sorry,
where
Reg.
Matthew
We'll trust you that you're going
And
to.
we know that
hit
Matthew
one of
is
these
on
balls.
3 back, and he got one peeled.
He got
up,
one
didn't
peel,
he?
so he's
he's
setting
on-
up the penult peel for rushing to hoop 6, and then taking off to the ball at 3 back.
So Reg is taking his lift And that of course gives them a shot which is much shorter than the 11 yards that I claimed before, because the black ball is down in the.
Well, he could have taken an 11 yarder.
He could have. He still did have a choice of 11 yarders. I was not fibbing.
Yep. He's wisely let to take the 3 yarder instead.
Yes, yes. That would certainly be the choice of the discerning gentleman.
Yeah. And do we know if the blue ball's on 4-back? Is he going to make the short break first?
The blue is on 4-back.
Yep.
Yep. So yep. So we could end up with a 2v1. Oh, probably not. No,
well,
because not with
we're already in a 2v1.
We are already. We're already in a 2v1.
I don't think we'd have a 1v1.
We're already in a 2v1. Of course we are. Of course we are. Oh dear. Anyway, so Matt goes through 3-back. And now it's a question of whether he can
play this croquet straight. So he's got to keep the yellow out to the west of the black to keep it out of any danger of tripping him up. Russian red. Which means he's got a
so that
good line on this rush. That's a pretty good shot, I think.
Yellow does indeed go to the northwest of penultimate.
It's a tough one because you want yellow down to where you're expecting your peely to end up after coming through penult, but you're kind of forced to squeeze it out.
Oh, and he
to
hasn't
the
got.
west.
I don't think has he got that north enough? Yes, maybe. We
Maybe-
can't quite tell
maybe
from this angle. I don't know
peel
whether.
that- no, he's taken off.
I don't
It's
know
all good.
whether we can. Yep, that's a
Yeah,
good
so
angle there.
yellow's a
Thank
good
you very
ball.
much.
Just
So just
clip
taking
it across.
off.
Good
Yep.
position. So he's going to have much the same finish Edward had.
Well, we're focusing on Matt at the moment because basically if he makes this little sequence, he is in the final. Remember on the other lawn, we have a situation where Ed is peg and box. He tried to peg out both of his balls, but was unsuccessful in doing so from quite a distance.
It's a good run by Matthew. He's looking at ease, isn't he?
Yeah.
So far, the pundits will be right that it has come down to a shooting match, less than tactics, and Robert hasn't hit a couple of vital ones.
No.
But it's still got to be done.
Well, Reg is doing us in the commentary box a big favour by taking a lot of thought into his next shot, which means that we can nicely focus on what Matt is doing.
Oh, this is still the first shot after the 3-yard
This
road
is
cap, isn't it?
absolutely,
Yeah.
yep. It's so Matt now will be looking to get that black into perfect position for the penultimate peel. As Pete said, exactly the same situation that Ed had. This will be going sideways. There's the side ball, and now just brushing away the little flecks of Jim Clement's mowing this morning. The chaff which has not blown away in the stiff Canley breeze.
Also, they've been packing the hoops with that sphagnum moss.
There has,
So
yes, I know,
that's
it gets
kinda
it
clumpy,
does,
you know, it gets in the
and
way
it's
a
always
bit.
around the hoop, isn't it? Yeah.
But it's good for
So-
the hoops and just not great for the croquet ball rolling over the top.
So, just like Ed, Matt has a straight peel, Irish peel,
Yeah,
about 6 inches in front of the hoop.
Yeah, and about 5
Then
degrees. So it's just
nice-
that nice angle that you can
Yeah.
control it by
Nice
just with a
side
touch of
ball.
leg.
There it is, and
And
it goes past the peg,
and drifting in.
and about 2
Yards
yards
short. Yep,
northeast
yeah.
of Rover.
Pretty
and
good shot.
One of the members of the commentary box